It is the Powerball day. We are talking $610 million on the line. And joining me from the Arizona Lottery is John here. John, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Brett. I'm great. How are you?
Well, I'm doing great because, listen, you can't win if you don't play.
That's true.
Right? And
that's true.
I'm excited because I do play the lottery. I've won some, not a lot, but tonight, $610 million. And what is this? This is like maybe the third or fourth largest right now?
It's the seventh largest Powerball.
Right.
And you know, when it gets this big, people get excited.
Yeah, they do, and they start coming in. And then this is the great thing about it. It's estimated right now, so it could be more than what it says right now, correct?
Oh yeah, it could be that. It is just an estimate, and the more people that buy tickets up to the run-up to the drawing, is the larger the jackpot will grow when it's actually determined how large it will be. And sometimes these things get so big and so exciting, they will actually increase the jackpot between draws, where they don't even wait for the next draw to bump it up because so many people are buying tickets.
And this is an exclusive right now. I'm going to let everyone know. John, he didn't want me to tell you this, but this lottery is the first largest lottery of 2022.
This is true. It's the largest jackpot to be drawn in 2022. Yes, so far.
So far, which is great. People thought it was going to be on the, of course, New Year's Day, and before that would have been great. So now, if you do win it, you have to worry about taxes for 2023, not 2022. So let's talk a little serious about the lottery, because a lot of people think it's just about going and playing a number, and the money just goes into someone's pocket and it's just out there. But we have to realize the lottery plays a big part in our community here of growing it and taking care of a lot of charities.
Oh, well, yes. The lottery benefits 18 what we call beneficiaries. These are state programs that are run to the benefit of folks who may be less fortunate, that work with getting people the resources they need to live their lives and be happier in Arizona. Things like CASA, where we help fund an organization that speaks up for abused and neglected children in court. CAS, the homeless shelters system in the state of Arizona. Right now it's extremely cold, and their resources are strained to the breaking point, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic. So we're pleased to be a part of all these different organizations, helping them each and every year to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars, almost $288 million last year alone.
Wow, that's amazing. And some of that goes from people not collecting. And that's one thing I'm a big lottery person, even to the point where I was calling it something else, and John's like, you're not a lottery person, Brad, because you've been calling it the lotto, but it's actually the lottery. So I got to make sure we say that.
Yes, here in Arizona, we call it the lottery.
I like it. All right, I have two of the sheets right here that we brought in. And there's some things we wanted to talk about, because we always hear these stories about groups who get into it. And when it's a large sum like this, a lot of groups want to put a lot of money in. But there's some rules on that, and it's actually on the website that you really need to read if you're going into a group of buying the Powerball tickets.
Yes, the exact language is on the website. But basically, make sure that you're with a group of people that you trust. Make sure that you have someone who is, your designated representative. And make sure that you're ready to all agree on how you want to claim the money. It can't be some of you take the annuity and some of you take the cash option. You either have to all go annuity or all go cash option. And make sure that everybody in the group has their financial affairs in order, because we as the lottery, we can't offer financial advice to anybody, but we do recommend that you make sure that you are able to take the biggest advantage you can of this tremendous good fortune you may have.
Yeah, and one thing that's really important is that you got to read the taxes. That's one thing that people always forget, and they go, well, then they take it out. Well, I thought I won $610 million, but once you start breaking it down, it's a little less, so you need to read that fine print and see what's going on, correct?
Well, taxes vary by person, because it's income tax that you're talking about. So based on how much you earn in a year is going to be the difference in taxes. But the other thing to be aware of too is that while it is $610 million for this drawing, if you take the cash option, it's going to be $434.2 million. Now I know that's still a lot of money.
What was that? How much again?
$434.2 million.
You know what? I'm not even going to buy tonight. Nope. Just kidding. No.
So you and 432 of your closest friends could all play the lottery today and each come out a millionaire if you won the jackpot.
That is so amazing, which is great. Okay, anything you recommend when we do go to play? I mean,
Well, we always tell people, Keep track of your ticket, keep it safe. An Arizona lottery ticket is what they call a bearer instrument, meaning that whoever holds it owns it. So when you buy that ticket, keep it safe, watch for the numbers. If you are a winner, make sure you sign the back of that ticket, and make sure that you do speak with a financial advisor, someone you trust, because again, we can't help you with that.
Yeah. And what's also I've been told is actually when you purchase a ticket, you should sign the back of it, because if you might drop it when you're leaving the store, which has happened to people, or you misplace it, which is another thing too. That's the other thing I wonder about. How long do you have to pretty much claim the money? Because I know people win it and they go hide it, and then you hear about, we hear on the news, oh my God, there's like $30 million in unclaimed lottery prizes waiting out there for someone.
Oh yeah, we've had some large ones before that happened like that. You have 180 days with a draw ticket like Powerball, 180 days from the draw date to claim that prize. If it's a big scratchers prize, you have 180 days from the date at which that game ends to claim your prize. And there's no getting around that. We have seen stories out there where someone came in a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes too late. Wow. It hasn't happened here, but it has happened elsewhere. And the law is the law, the rules are the rules.
So, and as I said, I'm telling John about my lottery kind of like research or anything, and I just got to say this to people: if you're married and you win the lotto, you can't hide it from them. You have to, it's part of your agreement, where some people try to hide the ticket and then they get divorced and they find out that when they were married, they won the lotto. So there's a lot of stories out there that you hear and stuff, but that's why it's always nice to go to the website to get information. There are sections on there that we talk about with gambling, and you guys are a very big support of Gamblers Anonymous here in the Valley, and here and making sure that people are playing correctly.
Yes, one of those organizations, beneficiaries that we work with every year is the Division of Problem Gambling at the Arizona Department of Gaming. And on every ticket, there is information printed on how you can get help if you find yourself in a position where you do need assistance because you've let gambling hurt your life.
Yeah. So, John, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm hoping for you to stop in more, especially when we get these big ones and also questions we might have regarding the lottery and things coming up. So
this is our pleasure, because the Arizona Lottery is all about giving back. It's about making dreams come true, but it's also about giving back and funding programs for people who need them.
There you go. All right, $610 million tonight is a drawing. You got to get your ticket in before 6:55, I think, or 7:50.
7:59.
7:59, before 7:59. So there you go. With that said, I got to go do some number playing. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit.